Konni the Chihuahua Minasan. Today I'm gonna test the Sarawak Laksa at Sing Garden Cafe. There's a lot of people here surprisingly, and there's a lot of crowd. I actually waited quite a long time before I can get my hand on the laksa itself, and when I actually step into this cafe, the first thing that I smell is the laksa. So it got the smell factor down. The presentation is decent, it's not the best, so I'm really excited to test what is the flavor of the laksa. So start off with the soup. It looks okay. The color is not bright red and all that stuff. It has a little bit of murky color to it, so that is kind of like the usual color you would expect from a laksa. So let me try. Very is how do I explain the texture here? Is the entire soup itself is very light. It doesn't have any coconut flavor, like strong coconut milk flavor to it, but it still have all the necessary flavor in the soup itself. It has the sweetness, it has the spice, it has all the flavor that it needs, and most importantly, it is very light. I think I don't know how do they actually do it. It's like it's flavorful, but at the same time the soup is kind of like watery, something like that. So this is a really good soup. Okay, like for those who felt a little bit too tired of the flavor of laksa, I think this is gonna be a really refreshing bowl of laksa for you to try. The soup is amazing. It's like really light. So subarashi. I can't stop drinking the soup, man. Next, let me move on to the bihun. So the bihun looks good. It looks very flavorful. You can see all the flavor, all the spice sticking to the bihun itself. So that is a good sign, okay? Let me try. Okay, so the bihun, definitely not the best because it's good al dente, don't get me wrong, but it is not the type of bihun that I would prefer to eat. Like I mentioned many times, I prefer my bihun to be thick, and this is not that thick, okay? Like it's thicker than usual, but it's still not enough. I think it needs to be more cooked, just a little bit more longer for my own personal liking, but it might do. I think this is perfect for the rest of the world. Okay, like for the rest of the world, I think this bihun is perfect. The reason why I say that this is perfect for the rest of the world because there's a little bit of bite to the bihun itself. It's cooked al dente, and it has a little bit of bite to the bihun, so you're not feeling like you're just like swallowing nothing into your mouth, something like that. Next, let me move on to the prawn. The prawn looks good. It's fully deveined. There's a little bit of shell at the tail. It is normal. The appearance wise, the prawn looks okay. So let me try. Okay. Not that flavorful, but it's pretty fresh. The prawn is pretty fresh. Cooked properly. Other than that, nothing else much to comment about the prawn. It's like I would actually prefer if, like I said many times, season the prawn a little bit, just a little bit, give it a little bit flavor. I think it's gonna do wonders to the prawn itself. Amazing. I'm gonna dip the prawn into the sambal to get a little bit of flavor. Way better. Way better. So this bowl of laksa is actually 8 ringgit, and there is only 2 prawn. I'm not sure why is there only 2 prawn. I'm not sure whether or not if that is kind of like a mistake that when they serve the laksa, because of how busy they are, sometimes the way they arrange, they don't have time to properly arrange the topping and all those stuff. So I'm not sure whether or not it is always 2 prawn, or is it just me that got unlucky that I got 2 prawn. But usually a bowl of laksa at least need like three prawns, something like that. Okay, so with that being said, this overall bowl of laksa, I think it's amazing. Definitely can come check them out. They are at Sing Garden Cafe. So with that being said, let me just finish this bowl of laksa before I give my final comments. Okay, so this is overall a very decent bowl of laksa. I think one thing that makes this bowl of laksa really stood out for me is the soup. The soup is like, usually I would love it when the soup is really thick, really like creamy and milky, but for some reason this soup is like very clear. It's like ching tan, okay, but the flavor is there. The flavor is there, and it really helps for those people who doesn't really want to eat that much milk or that much creaminess to the soup itself, and yet still able to enjoy the laksa flavor. So I think this bowl of laksa is amazing. Can definitely come check them out. They are at Sing Garden Cafe once again. I want to emphasize that because I think a lot of people, like, sometimes they're gonna ask me the question like, hey, where exactly is the shop? I already mentioned in the video, but then again, yeah, you know, people are weird sometimes. With that being said, that is all from me. Hope you enjoyed. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If not, you're gonna turn into a prawn. Goodbye.